Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
What's going on, everyone? It's Ian K, creator, producer, and host of Peep This Out Reviews here on YouTube. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Friday night live stream, the final Friday of March, guys. The very, very final one. And a happy pre-Easter weekend to you guys as well. Any minute now, we'll see everyone jumping into the chat in just a second. If you guys can hear me okay, give me the thumbs up. Let me know everything is looking good and sounding good on your end. And we'll get started in just a few. It's great to be on here with all of you guys tonight. And again, the 29th of March, guys, this has been a fast month, a very, very fast month. But jumping in there, the Super Chat donation, here comes the rain. Yes, stage ride this weekend. It's going to be a nutty one for sure. And you be safe out there too, Bus. Absolutely. You already know what it is. It's getting very chilly here in Pasadena at the moment. And I actually have an insulated cat compartment outside for these cats that I take care of. I have like a towel that's around one of the houses that I have set up back there. And they've just been inundated, like just staying warm all day. So I can kind of hear the wind a little bit outside. Things are getting crazy. It's supposed to rain later tonight and then all through the weekend through Easter. And should be kind of nice, I think. So we'll have to see. But great to see all of you guys on here. And again, Bus, thank you so much for that Super Chat donation jumping in there. I greatly appreciate it as always. Great to see all of you guys. It's been a very eventful week. I've had a little bit of a few rough days, just a little bit of a headache and things going on as well. So I'm looking forward to resting up this weekend with this weather. On top of it, you guys are going to have content all throughout the weekend though. So we'll talk about that as well too. Let me jump up to the very top and see who we've got here in the chat. Looks like we've got Erna 785. It's almost a photo finish with sticker collecting logging in there really quickly. You guys jumped up at the same time as I was typing my thing out. And I saw you guys at the same time, but it looks like it registered Erna as the first, but I'm going to call it a tie sticker. I'm going to call it a tie. But great to see you on here. Erna, as you guys know, 785 is the music aficionado for the 80s for the channel, literally. Great to see everyone here as well. So Bus7332, there you go. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you, my friend. And of course, always down below there as well, too. There, I really appreciate the love and support, always. We've got Preston, W984, what it do? Urza Ender. Randy Molina's in the house here as well. Claw and Go, channel member, Claw and Go. Great to see you as well, my friend. Thanks so much for jumping on. We've got Randy Molina. There we go again. Let me jump on down a little bit further here. And yes, Urza, Erna, I did get the that Phil Collins song wrong. And again, I just typed in, I was in high school from 1988 to 91. I graduated in 1991, right before I turned 18, actually. That was the summer. I was 17, and then I turned 18 in the fall, so it was kind of crazy. Let's see here. Who else do we have? We've got Larry Newham. What it do? What it be? What it do? Great to see you. Matt Dummett's in the house as well. We've got Carl Broussard in the house here. Great to see you, my friend. Drew's Food Reviews. A situation. Lovely situation. Beautiful situation. So how is your situation going these days, my friend? Great to see you. And yes, Urza, yes, the Peep, they begin 2024 MLB season. That's right. We just had opening day. So it's officially in effect for you. I'm not really a super baseball fan. I kind of casually watch it. I'm more like basketball. So that's kind of like the thing to watch, and football, obviously, too. Erna, yes, Bruce Hornsby in the range. I do remember the way, that's just the way it is. Absolutely. Absolutely. And the updated hip hop somewhat version of it as well, too. Definitely. It's classic right there. Sticker, look who got the world record to join the stream. Glad that you're here, my friend. Glad that you're here. The week greatness is in the house. We got Michael Domayer. Thanks so much for jumping on. I appreciate you as always. King Pokemaster of Railroads, WCM. Hope you get to meet Dame Drops or Randy Santel. I've actually met them before. Actually, way back in a little event called CraveCon back in 2016. That's where I met Dame. But actually, I met him at VidCon, actually, previous to that as well. But Randy Santel, definitely championship eater. He was definitely putting it away for sure. It was a good time. He's a really cool guy. Let's see, who else we've got? We've got Robert Giles in the house. Russ Meyer as well, ready for the best Peep stream of the year. Appreciate you jumping on. You already know. Preston, I'm getting the crispy cuppy-roni papadilla and the meatball pepperoni papadilla from Papa John's next Tuesday. That's going to be a lovely situation. I had a lot of fun reviewing those items. Definitely a bomb thing. Of course, you guys, process of elimination, will be able to find the Papa Bites version coming out tomorrow at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then I'm planning something a little special for you on Sunday. So this stream that you're watching right now is most likely going to be on Monday at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which I guess they're calling it Easter Monday. I think that's what they're calling it. So on Easter Sunday, you guys are going to have a little bit of a treat there. I think you're going to dig what you're going to see. So it should be pretty cool. Let's see. Foodie86, what it do? Contrail's in the house as well. Great to see you. Clown Goal, I'm ready for spooky season to be back already. So am I. You know, as we get into the latter part of July, that's really when everything's going to switch over for me. And I'm probably the beginning of August, I'll put on my Halloween goodness. And then we'll be ready to go because that's when all the stuff starts rolling into the stores. So it should be fun to see. Drew, I think Ian is the Guinness Book of for most situations. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. UFO, it's peep season. Yes, it is. We're going to have a couple of reviews tonight, not to give anything away, but we will have something kind of peep related. Well, actually, might as well just say definitely peep related later in the stream. So we got to do that, of course, because we're right on the eve of Easter. So we'll do that for sure. Kevlar Woodvest, what it do? Holy cow, this music is God. I'm glad you're digging it. I'm glad you're digging it. And Michael Lambert, what's going on? Thanks so much for jumping on, my friend. I appreciate you sharing the stream out to your peeps there. Absolutely. Great to have you guys. Great to have you on here, Mike. Hope everything is good with you. Russ Meyer is here. And Urza Ender, love the cuppy pepperoni pizza from Papa John's. Yeah, it's pretty delicious stuff. That pizza lasted me literally the whole week. When I filmed those reviews early in the week, I barely had the last slice of it, believe it or not, this morning. So it's lasted me. Really nicely done. That value for $13.99, New York style, and it was like a 16-inch pie. It was like, man, this is pretty awesome. And yes, Dom, what it do, my friend? Yes, I did hear that Krispy Kreme is going to be coming to McDonald's. It looks like it's just kind of the basic stuff, like their regular glazed. The stuff that you can probably get at like the markets when they deliver them. Essentially, it's going to be, I think, similar to that. I don't think they're making them on site. They're going to be delivered to them. So it should be nice to have the option, which is kind of cool. We'll have to see how that goes, of course. But I think what I read was, I think it was the basic glaze, which you'd expect, the old-fashioned, the standard original glazed. And I think there was a cream-filled one, I think. And then one other one, but there's just the basic ones that you find at every Krispy Kreme. It's not going to be any of the specialty ones. Be nice if they did that, though. That would be kind of cool. Preston's going to be getting the Parmesan crusted version of the Papadilla. Good. That's the one you want to go with there. Anything with the crunchies on the outside is absolutely preferred. You already know. UFO McCrispy. That's right, huh? They have to do something with that. You can't call it that because they already have a McCrispy with a C with their chicken sandwich right there. Keenan Thomas, what it do, what it do. Great to see you on here. And again, Bus, shout outs to you there. I appreciate that super chat donation. Guys, if you wish to contribute to the channel, because believe me, it goes right back into the channel, whatever you do, it'd be greatly appreciated. Find multiple ways to do that down below in the description box of this current video now, or in the first pinned comment on the replay. You'll find multitudes of ways to do that. The easiest is obviously super chatting here. You'll see that little dollar sign at the bottom of the chat box. Feel free to use that if you wish, but keep in mind YouTube does take a little from you to do that. But the other ways are available to you as well. And of course, you'll find your name down below in lights tonight on the stream, as well as in the description box on the replay. And if anyone subscribes during the hour as well, too, you guys will be notified and you'll be up in lights over here as well. So consider doing that because there's brand new content every single week, multiple times. I love putting out the goods for you guys and giving you all the glorious footage that you can handle. And speaking of which, when you guys see the Crispy Cuppy Roni Papa Bites, there's some glorious footage in that tomorrow. So I hope you're going to dig what you're going to see there. Pretty awesome stuff. Joshua Amato, what it do? Enjoying my last few days of being 20 and my birthday is on Wednesday. Whoa, and just in case there, actually, obviously for that coming up, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Joshua. Happy birthday to you. Health, happiness, and success, always in that order, like I say. Shout outs to you, and I appreciate you being here and for letting me know that, so I can wish you all the good times that you're gonna be having as well. Since you're now official and you can legally partake in things that 21-year-olds can do, and I know that you've probably never done before, right? So, wink, wink, hint, hint. But shout outs to you there. Sticker collecting is throwing in the cakes for you as well too. Anyone who wishes to do that, feel free. That would be awesome. But shout outs to you there, Joshua, and definitely enjoy the time for sure. Let's see here. Tulsa, what's going on? Great to see you as well. Drew is saying, and Michael Domeyer is throwing in the cakes as well too. We got celebratory goodness here. Krispy Kreme Christy McChicken sandwich with the McDonald's sauce. Drew, there you go. I can already see people making Big Macs out of Krispy Kreme donuts. I'm sure that's going to be a thing. Should be pretty fun. Erna Isabella says, doing great. Have a specific favorite song. There you go. Ed Keaton, what it do? Thanks so much for jumping on. Wishing a happy birthday. Very nice. Very nice. Da, 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 da. Good take. Big Dumb, what are you talking about? Partake in what? Well, things that you normally are not supposed to do until you're 21. So we'll just leave that as it is. You can probably think of a few things. Big Dumb Idiot Club. That's a crazy name right there. Good times, good times. Russ Meyer, do you ever listen to lo-fi hip-hop or lo-fi hip-hop? So I'd like to listen to while I'm at work when I'm finished the day. I mean, I like hip-hop in general, naturally. So, I mean, I have a wide range of music, but believe it or not, I kind of enjoy EDM music. I like electronic dance music stuff from back in the day and some of the newer stuff as well. But lately, I'm into my 80s playlist. I know Erna's going to love that. 80s rock, which I like. Some of the classic bands from back in the day. When I'm doing my editing and I'm making my thumbnails and I'm putting things together, putting my schedule together, adding things to my calendar, I always usually have my Spotify running with 80s rock, some Queensryche, Def Leppard, Quiet Riot, Twisted Sister, Motley Crue, Poison, you know, just a lot of the classic ones from back in the day. Let's see here. Yes, Ed Keaton, rest in peace to Louis Gossett Jr. I saw that today. Very, very sad. I remember him, wide range of movies there, but obviously, definitely Officer and a Gentleman. I mean, that's where I remember seeing him. And then naturally Enemy Mine, I think he was in, Jaws 3D. There's a few movies. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff. Roots, Color Purple, I believe. There's a few different things there. But yeah, amazing actor. I mean, a very long life, obviously 87 years old. But it's really something to see. It's like a lot of my childhood people that I remember seeing on the screen are beginning to kind of like, you know, we're migrating forward. So it's just one of those things. It is what it is, you know, but definitely shout out to Louis Gossett Jr. I believe also one of the first African-American man to win an Oscar award as well, which was awesome too. So from what I was reading about that, but just, you know, a great person in general. Shout outs to Erna 7. There we go. He's jumping up with the super chat there. What is this here? 40 years ago, Kenny Loggins' Footloose became #1. Yes. Craziness. And I hear Kevin Bacon is going back to the school where they shot Footloose for something, I think, in terms of the prom or something coming up there. I saw something in the news with that. But craziness there. But shout outs to you there. I appreciate that, Erna, of course. And there you go down below, right over there as well. So yes, rest in peace to Louis Gossett Jr., an amazing humanitarian for the stuff he was involved with, as well as just being a really, really amazing actor also, for sure. Let's see. Drew still has half of his cuppy pizza. I got to see what you thought of it, Drew. I saw that you put that out, so I have to catch up. Friday night's my time to do that, for sure. So I'm looking forward to catching up on some content tonight. Let's see. I haven't Good Mythical Morning, Russ. I haven't watched them in a long time, but they do pop up on my feed as well. One of the things as a creator is it's very hard. They always say you should be producing more than consuming, you know, that type of thing. So I'm kind of like in that mode. So I kind of catch up a couple of times a week on some things. But every time I see something, I usually pop it in my save list or watch later and stuff like that. And I try and catch up afterwards. I love relaxing with a Coke Zero after the stream, which I'll be doing tonight. I do have a craving for cereal again. So I'm looking forward to having just a bowl of cereal after the stream tonight, and then rock out a Coke Zero and just kind of relax there. I did watch the new Roadhouse a couple of nights ago. I watched the, believe it or not, I did it reverse. I thought I was going to watch the original Roadhouse with Patrick Swayze because it had been a bunch of years since I watched it. And then I actually would watch the new one. But it popped up on my feed as soon as I turned on Amazon really quick. And I just decided, you know what, let me just go into it and then kind of, you know, come to see, you know, compare it, just going raw like I hadn't seen the original Roadhouse in so long. I remember bits and pieces of it. But as good as I thought the new Roadhouse was, it's a very different movie. I mean, the concept is the same. The character name is the same, but the background is completely different. The threat is completely different. And there's a bunch of things that they threw into it which were completely new as well. So in essence, it's kind of like the same concept of, you know, basically a guy who's very skilled at fighting goes down to, you know, become a bouncer at a club in Florida. That's where the similarities end. It's a completely different thing completely. So, but it was entertaining. I mean, was it a great movie? I wouldn't say it was great. It was okay. But the original one, when I watched it right after, that's a classic. I mean, honestly, it was awesome. So I enjoyed watching that. for sure. So it was great to catch up with that, and it just felt like it was a better movie overall, even though it wasn't trying as hard as the new one was, obviously. But you know, it is what it is. All right, so let's see here. Let's go further on down. Carl Broussard, bad boys, yes. What you gonna do? That new trailer, I have to admit, looks pretty good. I'm really glad that they jumped right back in to make another one there. I didn't care for the third one too much. It was just okay, but this one looks like it's pretty awesome. So I'm excited to see what's gonna be with that. Let me see. Let me shoot on down this way. Let's see. Peep, do you ever listen to? Okay, I think we're getting caught up over here. Let's see here. Little Caesar's Crazy Puffs are surprisingly good from James 176. Yes, I thought so too. The 3 Urban Cheese also was pretty tasty. Very, very tasty. Aqualoo, there you go. Yes, the 21 goodness right over there. There you go. I'm not going to say it because you know how YouTube is these days with these things. So yes, Connor Brown, hope you're having a great week, a great evening. So far, not too bad. Like I said, I'm coming off of not really feeling so hot the last few days, just a headache in general, just a lot going on, a lot of different things. So it's just also getting my content done and making sure that everything is ready to roll for April. It's been a very, very, very busy week and a half for me right now. And then tonight, this is kind of feeling like it's like right on the cusp of Easter. So I get to kind of hang out with you guys for the hour and just kind of like, you know, review a couple of things. So I'm excited to have this weekend. And the fact that it's raining too, I mean, I'm going to be just home relaxing as well. I'm very much looking forward to that. Ben McLaughlin, what's going on? Great to see you. Isabel B, what it do? And I think we're getting caught up here just a bit. I think we are. There we go. All right. I think we're mostly caught up here. So guys, very busy week. Like I said, content-wise, lots of stuff coming out, obviously, from Papa John's. A lot of goodness there. I finished up all the reviews from Taco Bell. I was so tired of Taco Bell after so long. Whenever they come out with a bunch of different things. Bud Smelly, Super Chat donation, PeepCon 2025 in Nashville. I would love to come to Nashville. That would be awesome. That would be. Let me shoot that over here and heart that one up for you there. Shout outs to you there, bud. I appreciate that. That would be a lot of fun. Still got to work on some type of meet and greet or something like that too. There, we'll have to figure something here in the near future. So good times, guys. Obviously, the Wendy's Orange Dreamsicle, the Popeyes Wings, a little bit overdone on those. But then naturally, all of the Taco Bell goodness, finishing out the playlist, the 5 different reviews there individually that were put together. And then into the Papa John's goodness there. And just to break up the monotony today, and because I know my mom loves Krispy Kreme donuts, which she's still recovering from a cough, so she's not going to be able to be on tonight. I wanted to make sure I did the Spring Minis 2024 edition for her, so that's what came out earlier today. Destructinator 7, what's going on? I made a Japanese cheesecake in my rice cooker tonight. Ooh, it was pretty good. Do you have any favorite one-pot easy meal treats to make at home? You know, my sister, this is going to sound very basic with that, but naturally, one of the things that we like to make, and this may not be just something, actually, hang on one second here. Erna 785 in March 1984, Jump was #1 for 5 weeks. I still listen to that song. I just listened to that on my playlist as well. Let me heart that one as well. And yes, it's still fire either way there, Erna, as well. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. But believe it or not, I love when my sister makes tortilla chips in the fryer. That's kind of like the fun thing there. But there's also kind of like the rotel, the cheese with the tomatoes and stuff like that. It's more of a Super Bowl type of thing there when she makes stuff like that. Beef stroganoff. There's a bunch of different things, and my sister's a pretty amazing cook. So easily one of those types of things she likes to kind of do there. But that's cool in a rice cooker. I mean, I wonder how that came out. I mean, I'd love to see a picture of that. If you want to send that to me on social media, I'd be curious to see that. But very cool. Very, very cool. So yes, guys, a lot of stuff this week. And then naturally after Taco Bell and then going right into the Papa John's with the Crispy Cuppy Roni, which is a very interesting name for those things. Lots of fun checking out that full lineup of the goodness there. And of course, you'll find the Papa Bites tomorrow in there as well too. Shout outs to Erna. Very much appreciated. You already know what it is. And yes, Spence, I appreciate that. Mama Peeps is definitely, she's recovering from a really nasty cold. She actually had an x-ray done in her room today. She has an inhaler that they gave her as well. I called in the doc and we had a virtual session and did all that stuff there as well. So they went really quickly and got what she needed today. So I was very happy about that. Been very busy with the moms as well too, with a lot of things going on there for sure. Let's see here. Drew, yes, Ian was running for the border all week. Yeah, I mean, it's been a very busy week. Absolutely. You already know. Russ Meyer, love that Peep. Have a sister as well. Very cool. Very, very cool. I hope you guys support each other. Absolutely. Christian Hansen, howdy Ian Peeps, my Wienermobile ride reviewing. Kitty, merry weekend. Hi, Drews, Ruiz, long time bro chef hoarding the Mexican pizzas. Great to see you, Christian. Thanks so much for jumping on. Isabel, I had to ghost my sister. Why? That's a shame. Ben, I'm a brother man. Let's say no hate at all. Sticker, I did try the orange dreamsicle from Wendy's and it was good. Not as good as the strawberry frosty. Yeah, the strawberry frosty I think was maybe a little bit better as well. But I do like the orange dreamsicle though. Very good. All right. Let's see here. The Struckner, the cheesecake came out surprisingly well. A little lighter than the normal cheesecake, but super easy. Very cool. Very cool. We have something here in the Santa Anita Mall, which is one of the major Westfield malls here in Southern Cali. Some place called Uncle Tetsu. If you ever do a search for that, it's basically kind of like a spongy type of cheesecake that they actually stamp with like a branding iron on the very top for their logo. But I believe it's a Japanese form of cheesecake where it tastes almost like Sara Lee pound cake, actually, the way they make it. But it's light, it's airy, it's dense yet creamy and light at the same time. It's actually pretty tasty. But do a search for Uncle Tetsu. It's like a carryover, I believe, from Japan, but they have obviously some presence here in the US, which is pretty nice. Really pretty nice with that. Yeah, Kyle, no moms tonight. She's definitely not feeling so hot. And she actually wanted to come on. I'm like, Mom, please, you're saying that now, but then it gets crazy because she starts coughing like crazy. So I want to make sure she just rests. So I'm like, drink your hot tea. You have your throat lozenges. I actually surprised her late the other night. I drove over and said hello and hung out for a while. So I wanted to make sure everything was okay there. So it was nice to stop and visit for a bit. Gotta take care of your peeps. Always remember that. They always took care of you as kids. You gotta return that favor and do what you gotta do. Mars, Peep, have you thought about writing lyrics and singing a theme song? Actually, no, to be honest. But I like singing happy birthday to you guys, you know, when that stuff comes up. Let's see here. Sisters always bring salad to dinner, but that's okay. At least they bring something. Russ, can you imagine if Dreamsicle was blue raspberry? Ooh, what a time that would be. That is my favorite flavor. I can see that actually. If it's anything like, I don't want to say like the fake blue raspberry, like a Taco Bell for their freezes, because I've done like all of them virtually, which they did bring back the dragon fruit freeze, by the way, which I had a lot of fun. I think that video, when I reposted it, I have a bunch of dragons flying around in that one. I think I took it literally with the whole Game of Thrones thing with the dragons. So they're just going around me constantly every time I take a sip. But yes, I can see blue raspberry. That would be amazing. And Russ, to your point, Wendy's has so many types of Frosties overseas. I mean, I'm telling you, if Critical East Japan jumps on here right now, you can probably attest to this, but there's so many different ones out there that we get very little. I mean, naturally, of course, the holidays, you get the peppermint version, pumpkin spice, which you expect. And then naturally, the strawberry was a nice surprise. The vanilla that comes back every so often, that's one of the ones that keeps bouncing back. And now the orange dreamsicle, you know, I'd love to see some different flavors from overseas for sure in there. That would be cool. Shout out to the Peeps from Drew's Food Reviews. Yes, 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 you already know. Let's see. Kevlar, I found out that I may be on the spec. Whoa, any advice? Live life to the fullest, you know, and just, you know, whatever happens to you or whatever you may be thinking, it's 20% what happens to you, 80% how you react to it. But definitely have positive people around you to help you go through what you have to go through there. And how would you find out that that may be a thing for you? I'd be curious to know. What was the reasoning to actually maybe check just to see? If I could ask. Nayray 255, what it do? Great to see you. Great to see you. Tulsa, bye, Peep. Got to watch the game. Go Blue Jays. No worries, my friend. Thanks for jumping on. I appreciate that. Let's see. Larry Nguyen, Ian K. If you could have one job, what would that be? Well, if it could be the only thing, I'd probably say content creator. But that's not reality, mostly, unless you get like really, really up there at the same time. But probably that, you know, naturally, because I've been doing it for so long that way. Let's see here. Contrail, blue raspberry is just raspberry, but they made it blue so that people would not confuse it with strawberry. Okay, which is the original red colored flavor. Very nice. The more you know. I like that. Very cool. I appreciate that, Contrail. Nice, 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 nice. Russ, it's a shame my fries deserve to be dipped in all those flavors. You know, I don't think I've ever actually done it on camera, much less even off camera. I don't think I've ever dipped French fries in a Frosty. I mean, I know it's a thing, right? I mean, I guess, but actually I don't believe that I have, because whenever I get a Frosty, I don't get anything else with it. If I'm doing a review, I'm just getting the Frosty. And if I have like regular Wendy's stuff, I don't get a Frosty on the side. So may have to do something with that one day. Who knows? Let's see. Oh, on the Spectrum. Is that Kevlar? If you meant like Spectrum. Oh, I thought something else. If that's the case, if you have other for internet connections, if anything, well, yeah, I would look into maybe some other options for high-speed internet. I was thinking something else. That's funny. Well, I didn't know what was going on there with that. Please forgive me. Destructinator 7, because he's going back to it. Comcast, Verizon available in your area. They also have Frontier. They have a few other high-speed DSL type of things there as well too. James Morrison, what it do? What it do? Just curious what your expertise is outside of making YouTube vids. Thanks for the content. No worries, I appreciate that. Voiceover stuff, I do have a lot of little side things that I do as well. Stuff online that I do as well too. There are a lot of the stuff I kind of keep that away at the same time. But yes, there is obviously other things and side hustle things in there as well too. On my website too, peepthisoutreviews.com, you may see some things around there as well too that may give you a little bit of a hint that you can check out. Let's see. You have to dip it. Would love that vid from Russ Meyer. We'll have to see. I may have to do that. Honestly, I think so. Drew, what would be the ultimate food situation for sure? I would probably say doing a live stream from like a Golden Corral, and doing something as a buffet type of situation. That would be kind of cool, to be honest. If I can do something like that. Of course, something you'd have to actually get permission for that because of filming and stuff like that inside. But I would love to go to like a buffet or do something along those lines, you know, or maybe like going to Vegas, one of the Vegas buffets. That I think I'd be able to get away with because it's a much broader area. But when you're in a certain like smaller buffets and stuff, you got to be careful with stuff like that. But Vegas, I can easily see doing that, to be honest. Let's see here. I ate the bones. Ian K is a hustler. Let's see. Tone Provolone, what a dude. Do you have a favorite fast food moment where when you were a kid at that before you reviewed professionally? You know what? It's at a restaurant that I don't have out here on the West Coast. It was a place called Roy Rogers back east. And then basically, I went there. It was the day that my mom forced my dad to get me. I guess my dad didn't get me a birthday present like my mom told him to pick up. And he actually, that morning of my birthday, he went to Toys R Us and he came back with Castle Grayskull. And that was when my love of He-Man was like just beginning back then. I really wanted that, the vintage Castle Grayskull, which I still have in storage somewhere. But my mom, because the thing had to be put together and there was a bunch of stickers, I think I may have told this story. My mom took me and like 4 of my friends to Roy Rogers, and I remember having their Roy Rogers burger, you know, the fries. It was just a fun time with my mom and my friends. And then when we came home, my dad put all the stickers on wrong. He just put everything wrong. I had to peel everything carefully off of it and put things where it needed to be. He was not really having it. So that was that. But that was my favorite fast food moment. I remember being very little and basically having that there, which was really a good time, I got to say. Let's see. Contrail, Peep, have you ever thought about having someone be a mod on this chat? Actually, all the peeps who are in blue when they're here are mods, believe it or not. They have those little wrenches next to their names. I may think about adding some others just to see as well. But yes, I do have some people that are there who should be kind of like looking out if there's something that needs to be taken care of. That would be recommended. You already know. Let's see here. Ed Keaton, have you ever eaten Pioneer Chicken? Yes, I have back in the day. They have one in Boyle Heights here in Los Angeles, which I'd love to make my way over to at some point. But they've pretty much all been taken over. You know, naturally, they don't really have a lot of them around Southern California with the exception of maybe a couple. And I believe they're family owned now as well. But I do remember, absolutely delicious, delicious stuff. I'd love to eventually get something like that, for sure. All right. Robert Giles would love to be a mod and support the channel. So is Bud Smelly as well too. There, we got to see about doing maybe I have to do a little bit of an audit to see what's going on there. But Drew is a mod, obviously, as well too, and Drew does have some powers. If for some reason he sees things that may not be up to speed, he knows what to do. Of course, have the option. But I'll take it all under advisement for sure. Absolutely. All right. Guys, it is time for me to grab the reviews. Let me go grab what I got to grab here and we'll get this going. It should be a lot of fun. I'm excited for these two tonight. Of course, you know one of them is going to be Peep related. We're going to save that for right after the one I'm going to do next. But let's hang for a bit and for maybe about a minute or so, and then we'll get it going. And I will be back in just a minute. So if you guys got to grab something, do it right now. Use the restroom, grab something to eat, whatever you want to do. I'll be back in about a minute and we'll get it going. So hang out. Be right back. Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
All right, we are back. Let this reset over here. And we'll just get started in just a second here. The chat is catching up. Facts and feelings, what it do? Bathroom time. Drew says chip time. Drew says Oreos. What could it possibly be tonight? What could it possibly be? Russ Meyer, I think we're going to do Peep. We're going to Peep reviews. He thinks it's going to be Dr. Pepper or Peppermint Bark and Peppermint Bark. Yazzie Family Blogs, what it do? Great to see you. Great to see you. What kind of software do you use for your live? This is OBS. I created all this stuff in OBS and I love it. A lot of control. It's a lot of what I'm looking at here may look complicated from people looking over my shoulder, but I love the way everything looks. It's just really, really cool. Tony Pizza, what's going on? Great to see you. Great to see you. Yes, Ed, all the Pioneer chickens were taken over by Popeyes. Absolutely. There was a few actually in my area. I remember as a kid, and they've all become Popeyes. That is true. Let's see here. Guys are all trying to figure out what is it going to be? What is it going to be? Well, let's just get into it because one of you may have already guessed it. I mean, you know we're going to do some Peeps after what I'm going to show you right now, and I can't wait to do this because this is very familiar from what I remember from back in the day. Not that far. I want to say maybe back in 2019-ish or so. Guys, let's get into some churro flavored cream Oreos, limited edition. Guys, look at what this says on the very bottom right there. Fried dough flavored cookie, and then has a cinnamon flavored cream, I think it says over here. Is that, yeah. Oh, churro flavored cream with sugar inclusions. So take a look, guys. This is finally available right now. It was at my local Target for $5.49. Definitely an expensive situation, as everything is But I am a huge fan of churros. Whenever I go to Disneyland, I get churros. Whenever I go to Costco, I would get churros. They got rid of those apparently, but I don't know why. But I am such a fan of churros. When I saw this was actually going to be out, I'm like, instantly, I got to give this one a go. It just looks amazing. And I love the marketing, the way that it looks as well, too. They're just really, really good stuff. And for you eagle-eye viewers out there, and you may be watching on the, the foodie sites, this, I believe, was the mystery flavor of a mystery Oreo back in 2019. I think that's what it was. I think I did it then, too. If I'm not mistaken, I think I did. But now it's officially out as a flavor. I guess they had a really good response anyway with this. But guys, churro, I mean, come on. How could you not? Definitely, definitely, definitely. And yes, Drew, bang, you got one. All right, so let's give this a go. And we will get this rolling. As always, you guys get the first look. As you can see, it's going to look very nondescript in there. But you can see, look at the cream. It looks like it's got a couple of discs of that creamy action. Let's go for the aroma test, shall we? Oh, wow. Smells almost kind of like gingerbread to me, believe it or not. I'm getting a little bit of a gingerbread vibe. This almost feels like a holiday situation, but look how thick that cream is on this. Look at that, guys. A couple of little, like, that's a lovely situation right there. So we've got a fried dough flavored cookie. So that's definitely something different. It's not just the vanilla wafer. They really went all out with this particular one. Very, very nice. It looks a little lighter too. And then you have the cream right there as well. And I'm excited for this right now. It smells like gingerbread to me, not churro really at all. I mean, if you guys have had these, let me know if you guys feel the same about that there. But as you can see, as it focuses in, there's a decent amount of that cream on there. But let's give it a go and try the cream first. It's cinnamon cream. It smells like gingerbread, but it tastes like a churro. Wow. And the sugar inclusions, I'm getting a little bit of the crunchies with that. That is pretty nice, guys. That is pretty nice. Wow. All right. Let's give this a shot. Let's together. Here we go. It's the churro flavored cream Oreo over here on Peep This Out Reviews. Let's do this shot. Oh, yeah. As you chew down into it, the cream is more pronounced. Initially, it's a gingerbread situation. It really is. And then the cream is there. Obviously, the sugar inclusion piece is there. So it's like you're crunching into some crystals the way that it is. So let's do it badunk-a-dunk, shall we? And light this one up because you guys all know that Oreos come alive in milk. So let's give it a shot. Okay. I don't know what just activated. This is more like a churro with milk. That's actually pretty tasty. Let's go for another one. I'm definitely going to do another one of these with you guys right now because these are pretty good. Wow. You got to do it with milk. Easy. Yes, Mars, when I dip, you dip, we dip. You already know. Let's do it straight. Straight up. Very tasty on this, guys. Wow, this is definitely a home run flavor. But initially, like I said, gingerbread, and then you get that feeling of the cinnamon that's in there. This is very tasty, though. Wow. That's pretty banging. That is. A very churro-like situation with gingerbread tendencies, we'll just say. That's kind of what I'm feeling initially. Maybe it's just the shortbread aspect of this, but it reminds me of like the holiday gingerbread situation. It really does. But I like the flavor of the cream and the fact that you're getting a double layer of it. It's strong, and then you're getting little crunchies of the sugar. So it's banging. It really is for that. Oreos do come alive in milk. They do. Wow. Let's knock off this last one. Beautiful situation. Just two of these is all you really need. A very lovely situation. Let's go for one more. We'll wrap this up with the review coming, or the rating, I should say, coming up next. Wow. That's a winner right there, boy. Absolutely. It's not overly sweet, and the flavor is more or less hints of churro, but again, a little bit more gingerbread-like for what it is, and the packaging looks pretty awesome on this. But guys, a fried dough flavored cookie right there, and then of course you've got the churro cream in the middle, and the sugar inclusions that they say gives it a little bit of that feeling, because if you look on the outside of the churro, obviously it's going to be dipped in cinnamon sugar, so you're getting a little bit of that effect with that as well. So guys, this is actually very, very tasty. Scale of 1 to 10, I think I'm going to go 9.3 on this. It is really, really good in terms of what it is. I like the fact that it's not overly sweet, so it's not like gritting your teeth, even though you are biting into some of the sugar granules on the inside of the cream. But the flavor is spot on. But again, when you smell this, when you try it, tell me that, I mean, this really feels like it's a gingerbread situation, like a shortbread thing when you smell it. But then once you start getting into it, that's when everything really kind of kicks in. And then activating it in milk, that's where I think it really becomes an issue, or it becomes a thing. Because like I said, initially I was like, I don't know about this right away. But with the milk, it's a pretty lovely situation. So if you guys pick this up, and if you're watching this on the replay, drop some comments down below. First of all, how much did you pay for your version? Because here this was $5.49 at my local Target. This shouldn't be more than $4 and change, but it is what it is where I live. But how much did you actually pay for this, and what did you think of the overall flavor? Did it really kind of deliver a churro-like experience with you? Naturally, with the cream itself, a lot of the cream on these promo flavors, they do have a hint of standard Oreo cream in them. I'm not getting that at all with this, which I like because it feels completely different. So that's the reason why I'm rating it a lot higher than normal. I like the fact that I'm not getting like reminiscent of vanilla cream with this. This really is a nice flavor of churro as you're getting further into it. And again, the little crunchies of the sugar add even more authenticity to it. So I think that's what makes this a pretty lovely situation. So an easy recommendation, drop some comments down below. Let me know if you've had this before. Is it one of your favorite flavors of Oreos, for promotional flavors anyway? And how much did you pay for it? I'm very curious to know. So very, very tasty on that one, guys. Very, very tasty. So if you agree with that rating, give me a thumbs up over here. If you disagree with that rating, tell me what you think it would be. That would be something I'd like to hear you say. Oh, my boy, the endorsements here in the chat. What it do, my friend? Great to see you. Great to see you. Nice to see you here in the chat there. Great to be on here with all of you guys. You already know what it is. Jump on over to the endorsement if you haven't already. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. You already know what it is. My boy is knocking it out every single day. Guy is a beast of a machine putting out content, I'll tell you that. Good stuff. Always good stuff. So very, very nice. Very, very nice. All right. I think it's time we jump right on into the second review. You guys ready for the second review? If you guys are ready for the second review, let's have the endorsement put a little chick or a little bird right here in the chat. And if you guys want to do the same thing, that would be awesome. It's an inside joke. He'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Yes, Preston, $5.49 is insane for a thing of Oreos. It's really out of control, if you really want my honest opinion. Sticker collecting, there we go. We got a whole bunch of little chicks in effect over there. Peep it out, the endorsement, there we go, he comes through. Yes, Dom, I do want to check out the new Godzilla vs. Kong movie, Godzilla and Kong, of course. New Empire, whatever they're calling that there. It looks pretty awesome, you already know. Good times, good times. All right, guys, some of you guys may have even guessed this in the stream. I saw a few of you were talking about these, and I saw these right away, and I'm like, if I'm going to pick a peep to do for Easter, it's going to be this particular one, because it just looked completely off the wall to me, and how I'm really hoping it's going to replicate this flavor that we're going to see. So without further ado, let's get into some Dr. Pepper Peeps. And again, the namesake of my channel, my mom's favorite holiday snack, especially around this time of the year. With Peeps, this is one of the main things there, so I can't wait for her to watch this. But as you can see, Dr. Pepper flavored Peeps, guys, out of control. Taste a one-of-a-kind treat. Enjoy the unique and refreshing flavor of Dr. Pepper. So I can just imagine this is just straight sugar, and it's just going to be, it is what it is. So this is going to be kind of quick. The marketing looks cool. Obviously, it's a little combo between Dr. Pepper and the Peeps brand. And this was, I think, $2.49 at my local Target. They didn't have this in the single 4-pack. They sell them only in these blocks of, like, guess 12. Is it 4 per, yeah, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I guess we have here. 4 and 4 chicks. 16, actually. Okay. Is it 16? I can't even count. 4 servings. 1 serving is 4 chicks, so 16. Okay, I'll take it. Let's give this a try over here. Real Don John, Dr. Pepper, what it do? Yeah, we'll see how this is, how good that flavor is, because you guys all know Dr. Pepper is a pretty unique flavor, so I'm curious to see how they're going to replicate it for this. So let me open this up on the side. And I kind of told Mama Peeps what this was going to be tonight, and I know she's going to want me to bring these over to try. And I know she's watching her sugar, but I do want her to try this, to be honest. So let's give this a try, and we'll see. So far, I'm not smelling anything, but this is a process to open one of these up. All right, so here we go. Oh, wow. Oh, snap. Really? That smells like Dr. Pepper. Guys, take a look at these guys. They're lined up, little firing squad here. Take a look at this action. Oh my God. That smells like Dr. Pepper. Are you serious right now? Let me pull one of these up. Oh wow. I'm gonna show you guys here. I'll pull this apart this way. Oh, look at that. It's pulling. It's pulling. Oh, there you go. All right. So you guys all know the classic Peep, guys. I mean, it really is iconic for what it is. So naturally, with Easter right around the corner, of course I had to do this for you guys tonight and keep it a little bit different. This flavor is absolutely different, but let's try this. Guys, the Dr. Pepper Peeps. On Peep This Out reviews, live or on replay if you're catching this later. Let's peep this out. Wow. Wow. That works. Wow. It has a nice little sugary aftertaste, but it has like the essence of Dr. Pepper, the regular Dr. Pepper, not diet, obviously. But wow. I just took his head off. Nothing personal. Oh my God. It's an even balance of marshmallow flavor and the essence of Dr. Pepper. It feels like the drink. It really does. Wow. That's crazy. That is crazy. I'm impressed with that. I am very impressed with that. Oh my God. That's not bad, guys. That's not bad at all. So very interesting. And shout outs to the real Don John right over there. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. That's crazy. I mean, the aftertaste, it's very sugary. I mean, actually, you'd expect that because it's a Peep, but that essence of Dr. Pepper comes through on this. That actually is very, very nice. Very, very nice. What is this? 4 chicks is 110 calories. So you're looking at about maybe a little over 25, 30 calories, I say, for maybe for each one. But wow, that is crazy. A one-of-a-kind treat. Enjoy the unique and refreshing flavor of Dr. Pepper. Guys, you should try this. This is actually pretty tasty. The essence of Dr. Pepper with marshmallow flavoring, but it's an even keel balance of that. So you're not getting an overabundance of marshmallow flavor. You're not getting an overabundance of Dr. Pepper flavor, but it's just subtle enough. I would almost say it's like kind of up there with the way the orange dreamsicle is. A lot of people said that it was more of a subtle orange flavor and more of the vanilla frosty. Some had a little bit more flavor than others. Mine I thought was a pretty nice mix, pretty even. This is kind of similar to that. And the essence of Dr. Pepper, man, they really knocked this one out of the park. I'm very surprised. Guys, I'm going to go for a straight 9 out of 10 on this, believe it or not. Not just because it's the Peeps name, and obviously I know the moms is going to be watching this here, but it's actually very tasty for what it is. So I may just be popping occasionally these here for every so often. This is actually not bad. 15 chicks. Oh, it even says it right here. I'm not trying to do the math. 15 chicks right there on the bottom, right there. But this is actually very tasty, I have to admit. And you know, Dr. Pepper is unmistakable. You guys all know when you taste Dr. Pepper, or if you taste like the fake version, like Mr. Pibb, which that's like, you got to be kidding me. This is the real deal. I mean, I'd expect nothing less because it's the official marketing branded name, and they're doing, you know, obviously the collabo with this. So man, that's pretty impressive. I would recommend this to you guys. I don't mind buying the $2.49 version of this to have all of these now, because I know this is going to be something I think the mom is going to dig when I bring this over. So yeah, guys, 9 out of 10. And this one, 9.3 for the Oreo churro. Again, I really love the fact that you can't really taste the Oreo flavoring in the cream, the aftertaste of it there. It's straight out what it's trying to be. So I really like that. This is a very, very tasty situation. I'm still working on the Dirt Cake Oreos, actually from the last time that we reviewed Oreos. And before that was the Space Dunk, which I still have actually. No, I take that back. I finished those yesterday. Those are gone. And that took me a long time to finish. I would pop those occasionally. But this may go a little bit quicker because I really like these. These are pretty tasty. So lovely situation. Then, of course, doing a straight 9 with this one. A low 9 is really a very lovely situation with this one, guys. Dr. Pepper flavor. The essence with a really nice flavor of the marshmallow goodness for Peeps. And I'm not really a big marshmallow guy, but I like these. I like the flavor of the soda. I'd love to see some other ones. Maybe this is just the first of many that they might try. But I'd love to see some different variations. I'd love to see maybe like a Sprite version, like a lemon lime type of thing. I think that would be kind of good. But man, pretty nice, guys. Do me a favor, drop some comments down below if you've had these. Let me know your thoughts. You know, what did you guys think? Was the flavor pretty authentic for you? Did it taste like it was genuinely Dr. Pepper? Because like I said, the essence is pretty nice on this. So definitely a lovely situation. A lot of fun checking out these products tonight, for sure. Very, very tasty. Really good. I'm pretty impressed with those two. And for Easter on top of it, it delivered, right? So really, really good stuff. Let's see. Destructinator 7, essence of Dr. Pepper sounds like a cologne, and heck, I'd wear it. That's awesome. Oreo Boy Reviews, what's going on? I was surprised too. Fun fact, it was a Walmart exclusive last year. Now it's everywhere. Very nice. Very nice. Very impressed with the quality of that. That was very, very, very tasty. And like I said, I'm gonna be rocking it out. UFO, I prefer the less pretentious Mr. Pibb. Bud Smelly, how the heck did they get all 27 flavors onto Peep, right? How did they do that? The Dr. Pepper, I'm telling you, that was very impressive. Very, very impressive. Mitch website, we've got Peeps on Peeps on Peeps. Yes, you know what it is. It's a big Peep trifecta tonight. Oh, pretty good. Chris C, 15 chicks sounds like a busy night. That's awesome. That's awesome. You already know. You already know. Let's see. Jeb2K, which came first, the Peep or the Cadbury egg? That's inquiring minds want to know that too. I actually bought, they have actually a Twix egg, I think, as well as something. It's something I have on my table. I forgot what it is. I thought about maybe doing something, but I just bought it just for the fun of it. But these I definitely wanted to review for you guys as official content because it was really very, very cool. I have to say, very, very cool. Geki, what's going on? It's wonderful when two desperate parties can come together in harmony like that. I don't know about desperate. Dr. Pepper is not desperate, and Peeps for sure. They own the marshmallow game around Easter, the springtime, and all the major holidays. Oh, I had a piece of churro floating in here. Oreo. That was pretty good, actually. Surprise, surprise. It's live. You never know what's going to happen on these things. You never know. Dr. Thunder is at Walmart. Yes, is that Mountain Dew is Mountain Thunder, isn't it something like that? I think they like the off-brand, like Shasta. The rest of those like fake drinks with that too. My mom actually is always being given Shasta drinks, so I'm always bringing the Diet Cokes over, those 12 packs, because it's like if you're gonna have that, you got to definitely have the real thing. I mean, that's just a tease having that in there. Dr. Fago is actually really good. Yes, all the off-brands of all of these things, you already know. You already know. So guys, I would recommend that you check out Roadhouse. Definitely watch the new one there. It's entertaining for what it is, but don't go anything past that. Don't try and really compare it overly to the original movie, because it really is a different type of movie. Just some of the characters may seem like they're the same, but it's a different type of movie. Even though the basic plot is very similar, it's the whole threat and what's going on that's a little different. But not bad for what it was. Entertainment for sure. But again, you can't erase the original one. And I don't think they're trying to do that. This is more of a companion type of thing. But what's old is new again when they remake these things, right? What are you gonna do? It is what it is. Drew, Peeps and Cadbury eggs equal mini eggs. Technically, I guess that was the reason to do the that review, which is out now, by the way. So I have to go back and see how that one is doing. Those reviews, like I said, I always love making those primarily for the moms, because she just loves donut reviews. So I don't expect them to do like amazing, that type of thing as well. So, but if you guys enjoy them, I'm glad that you do. I'm glad that you do, of course. There, I always want to show what's the latest and greatest over at Krispy Kreme. They're always fun to do, as well. So it's always a lot of fun. Deppy Sly, Pete, what are your thoughts on the Beetlejuice 2 trailer? Well, the teaser, that's not really an official trailer just yet. It's really kind of just an intro to it there. I think it looks pretty awesome for what they've shown already there. I think the essence of the original movie already feels like it's there. The feeling of it. Jenna Ortega's in it, which should be a lot of fun as well too. So I think it's going to be a pretty awesome thing. And just to see Michael Keaton again, I can't wait to see how it's going to be. Very excited about that. Kevlar, what do you mean a different kind of movie? It's not exactly like the first movie with the basic story. The basic storyline of the concept is the same, but the threat, what's going on, the type of enemy, it's all different. And where it takes place, it's all different. And also the backstory and the history of Dalton in this movie is completely different. He wasn't a UFC fighter in the original movie. So there's a lot that's a little bit different with it there. So Randy Molina, have I tried the Old El Paso flavor twist? I have not. No. I know Old El Paso, they make a lot of other, I think it's Old El Paso. They make a lot of the flavored taco shells. Like when they were doing the knockoff brands of the Doritos Locos Tacos, you can get those at Walmart. I think they were coming out with those before officially Taco Bell was trying to do that stuff. So you already know. Paul Slayer, I'm just happy to be with the good peeps. Thanks, Ian. No worries. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you so much. It's always a lot of fun being with you guys, especially right on the eve of a major holiday event, which is always Easter. This time of the year, the beginning of spring as well. Good times. Oreo Boy, I hope to go to Walmart tomorrow and find the Lay's and IHOP chips. Yes, very cool. If I can come across those, I would like to check that out. Spence, what's your, let's see, saying, what's your go-to deli meat? Oh, it's going to be probably pastrami for me. Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, if you guys know the hat, I've done a few reviews there. That's a lovely situation. Highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. All right. Yeah, Frog Mafia is not here tonight, Kevlar. I know. There's a few people that are just, I mean, it's a holiday weekend on top of it, and I greatly appreciate you guys for being here and spending a little bit of time with me. So let me take this moment to wish each and every one of you guys a very happy Easter weekend. If you celebrate that, even if you don't, think of it as a happy family and friends day. As well. And also I appreciate you guys for staying with me tonight for a little while and do a little fun reviewing here on the channel. Spend a little bit of time with you guys. Scott Rush, what's your go-to deli cheese? For me, it's going to be probably Munster cheese. I like Munster cheese, but then again, a nice sharp cheddar is pretty good as well. Definitely some good stuff there. But guys, again, I wish you nothing but happiness always, aside from the birthday goodness there, which we had a lot of fun doing in the beginning over here. I believe for Joshua too, which was really good. I just really want to let you guys know that, again, I greatly appreciate the love and support. I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. If you're in an area where the weather is going to be kind of crazy, like here, just be careful if you have to go out and do anything, but definitely relax, recharge, reset. And just think about all the good things going on in your world, and don't try to drown out the noise of all the things that are not going very well. The news and everything that's in social media can really be a little loud at times. So just keep it in perspective and just keep moving towards what it is that you'd like to do or what it is that you're trying to accomplish. And just try and make progress every little bit every day. And again, like I mentioned earlier, like I always say, it's 20% what happens to you, 80% how you react to it. So keep that focus and then everything will just kind of fall in line as it's meant to. We're all on different paths, but we all have the same goal. We want to be happy. We want to be healthy. We want to be financially stable. All of those things definitely, you know, they mean a lot to everybody, and those are, I think, the core. Is that. But also, you want to have some really great experiences. So try and do something good for somebody every single day, even if it's just smiling at somebody when you walk by, saying hello. Those types of things make a difference. I look at the content that I make here on YouTube as my way to kind of bring you a little bit of something that I think you may like. And hopefully it brings a smile to your face, or if not, or whatever it may be, if it's something that kind of distracts you from what's going on, then my job is done with that. So I'm glad that I can at least do that for you. So guys, I'm going to be here in the chat for another minute or so until the stream ends, and then we'll kind of go from there. And guys, it's going to be definitely a fun weekend, I would think, even if it's raining. Just Netflix and chill, do what you got to do, and just, you know, have a good time and everything too. So I'll be here in the chat. I'll answer as much as I can before the chat times out. Typically it's about a minute or so, and then we'll go from that. And guys, thanks for being here. I appreciate you. All my super chatters and PayPalers, anything that may be that I don't know about just yet, of course, you guys will be listed down below in the description. If you're watching this on the replay on Monday is when I'm planning for this one, because you guys have some stuff coming tomorrow, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, will be the Crispy Cuppy Roni Papa Bites. And then on Sunday will be something I think you're going to enjoy at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time as well. And then Monday will be this replay as well too, though. And then we're going to get right into the week as well too. So guys, you have content all throughout the weekend and early into this coming week. And again, I appreciate you guys for being here and spending a little bit of time with me tonight. So with that, let me jump on over here. I see the last few things before we round this up. Jeb2K, I appreciate you. Thanks so much for jumping on. And to all the other peeps that are here, you have a great Easter as well. Matt Dummett, thanks so much. I appreciate you. Ed Keaton saying goodbye as well too. Bud Smelly, thanks so much. I appreciate you for jumping on as well. Facts and Feelings, Rob Mafia should team up with Larry's gang. Scott Messerschmidt, what's going on? Thanks so much for jumping on, my friend. I appreciate that. Paul Saylor, you brighten my day. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. It's all about positivity. I just appreciate, you know, it takes, you know, it's more energy to frown and to be not nice to people than it is just to be nice. And I don't know why. We're all born the same way. We're all, you know, we just want to be friends with everyone. So it's important. You know, we're all people. We all have things that we want to be, like the togetherness. And that's one of the reasons I love our community so much, which is awesome. So Ed Keaton, you enjoy your Easter weekend as well. I appreciate that, and hope your mom feels better soon. She'll be good. I think hopefully by the next stream, we'll see about getting her on at the same time for sure. Well, we'll see about that. Randy Molina, see you as well too there. Happy Easter weekend. Will there be Easter themed stuff? Well, we had just the Peeps tonight, naturally, and Easter is on Sundays, so typically no. We're past it now at this point, so it's all good. But shout out to you. You have a good Easter as well too. To Oreo Boy Reviews, thanks so much for jumping on. Let's see. Big Dumb Idiot Club, be nice nerds. There you go. Tony Pizza, thank you. Thank you as well. Deppy Slide, shout outs to you there, of course. You already know what it is. Michael Domayer, always stay frosty. You know how we do it. And Robert Giles, you are the best. All of you guys are amazing. I appreciate you greatly as well. So guys, again, last time, I know it's a broken record. I'm going to be here for about a minute or so, and I'm going to round it out. I have a bowl of cereal that is calling my name, so I'm definitely looking forward to that, and a Coke Zero. And again, just to decompress after having a lot of fun talking to you guys tonight, I greatly appreciate it. You guys are awesome. You already know what it is. Ed Keaton, thanks so much. I appreciate you. And Robert Giles, I appreciate you as well. Scott Messerschmidt saying goodbye to the endorsement. Have a good weekend. Shout outs to my homie, of course. It's my brother from another right there. So good times, good times. So guys, with that, this is officially it. For this week anyway. It's Ian K officially closing the live stream for March 29th, Easter weekend. Very happy Easter to all of you guys. And like I always say, I've got brand new content every single week here on my channel. So while you stay tuned for the next review coming real soon, in the meantime, stay frosty. And stay safe, stay happy, stay motivated, stay healthy, and stay on the path to positivity and keep moving forward. Things will get better if they're not going that great for you right now. This too shall pass. You will be fine. So let me jump on over here. I'm going to round this out. And guys, have a great weekend, and I'll catch up with you soon, and I'll see you in the next review. Again, all weekend, you got goodies, and then into this coming week as well. So let me know what you think of what you see naturally. Send me a message, direct media, whatever you'd like to do, direct social media, and I'll catch up with you soon. So homie hugs to each and every one of you guys. And with that, peace. I'm out.